This is Michael Good from reapertrades.com with your daily trade recap on November 2nd, 2009. Only a couple very small trades from me today. Nothing too exciting. I'll spend a minute or so talking about TNUS. What does it stand for again? I really have no clue. Total Nutraceutical Solutions. Okay. This one was a big gainer last couple days on a big pump, and today came the dump. No shares available to short, so nobody profited from the dump. Let's go and zoom in on this first hour of trading today. Should be right here. Let's make that a little bigger. Okay, it actually opened right here. So I bought right after the open, only 370 shares. I only got a partial fill. And then I sold into strength a few minutes later. After that, it sat at 130 for a while, and then it started dropping like a rock. Now, one thing I always say is that these pump and dumps, you never want to sell when it's heading down, because it's impossible to get a fill, because everybody wants to sell. Normally, if you're trading a NASDAQ stock with momentum, I'll always say never sell at the high of the day, never sell at the HOD. And if you're shorting, never close your position, never cover at the LOD, or the low of the day. Why? Because if it's at the low of the day, it could easily go lower. Wait for it to come back a bit to show that the momentum is turning around. But with OTC stocks, you don't want to do that. You want to sell into strength, and you want to cover into weakness. That way you can get a quick fill, and you don't have to fret while the stock is dropping like a rock. I saw at least one reader of my blog played this long on 500 shares, and then tried to get out around $1.25 here, and didn't even get out until under $1. So that's the risk you take if you go long these things. And if you had seen my video Friday where I detailed how I made money going long this stock, when I tried to get out my last 500 or 1,000 shares, it dropped 10 cents in a few minutes before I could get out. So you never want to you never want to sell into weakness. You always want to sell just before the weakness starts, or scale out. And because this was the second day, well, actually the third day of the pump, it was more likely that it would fail today than the previous days, because no pump can go on forever, and it's already gone up 100%, and these aren't the most competent pumpers pumping it. So that's that. Made $3 on that trade. Tried playing YRCW. Wow, down 62% on the day. I tried playing that for a bounce, made $60 the first time, lost, I guess, 70 the next time. One day. So, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Again, I missed the major move of the bounce, and I didn't make much money. I'm not good at playing bounces. Another one that bounced today, GTXI. Has it actually bounced? No, it really hasn't bounced at all. Yeah. So, again, and if you read my blog, if you watch these video trade recaps, sometimes I'll make trades, and I'll mention that I make trades where I don't think I'm very good at those trades. I'm trying to get better at that type of trade, but certainly don't follow me or don't try to do like I'm doing if I'm not very good at what I'm doing. By the way, GTXI, YRCW are both going to be on watch tomorrow. Could be nice longs if they go green on the day. So that's it for the day. Played some small ball while I was mostly working on blog posts. Check me out next time, reapertrades.com.